brings us to the end of our awards for qualifications and to our final award, the Threlford Cup. Usually at this point, we award both the Threlford Cup and the David Crystal Trophy. The latter, however, has not been awarded this year, but will make a reappearance next November as an award in its own right. The Threlford Memorial Cup is a splendid, prestigious trophy first presented in 1935. Sir Laken Threlford was the founder of the Institute, and the trophy is awarded to a person, project, or organisation for fostering the study of languages. It recognises a significant contribution to the world of language study, and this year we honour a pan-European project set up in 2009, which has in the intervening years built up a network of 64 master's level university programmes across the European Union, 12 of which are in the UK. The network promotes translation studies across the education sector. It allows the development of educational networks throughout Europe, and it fosters contacts between universities and business and industry. Most importantly, it offers institutions a mark of excellence for courses that are nominated to be part of the network. This has helped give visibility to postgraduate language studies as an area of excellence and fostered recognition for translation studies within universities. The winner of the Threlford Cup this year is the European Masters in Translation project. I'm delighted that to collect the award, we have someone who was project leader in Brussels and instrumental in setting up the EMT network, and who has devoted so much of her time whilst working in the UK to drive the network forward from strength to strength. Those of you who know her know that her energies are quite frankly unrivaled, and she enjoys the respect of all who know her. Angelique, would you please come forward to collect the Threlford Cup on behalf of the European Masters in Translation? Angelique doesn't even get to take it back to her seat. I am going to ask her now just to say a few words.
Your Royal Highness, dear Anne, ladies and gentlemen, it's a huge honor and a personal satisfaction to be here. It's surreal for me to represent the European Commission on this podium for a project which started 10 years ago. Actually, it's the anniversary of the Institute of Linguists. It's a happy coincidence, I think. So when I started that 10 years ago, it was mission impossible. Could never think that we could, end up with a network of 64 universities across Europe. And I want to thank the UK universities, because to a great extent, the success of this project is due to the UK universities. Because in this country, you have such a solid framework in translation studies, a long-lasting, experience in that, expertise, and this expertise could be used to help other countries, other member states, to reach this standard. So I think this is a great example of cooperation between member states and how the UK universities would have benefit of being members of the network. And also universities from the other member states have benefited from the expertise found here. And I'm not implying anything today by saying this. I want to thank, I don't have much time, so I want to thank so much the universities also who have nominated me, and I'm thinking of Roehampton University and Lucille de Blache. I would like to thank the Institute of Linguists who have chosen me. Thank you so much, chosen this project. And there are so many people who have contributed in the success of this project. I can't name everybody, of course. And I'd like to thank also Klaus Meyer-Köken, who is my line manager. And he was so supportive during the 6 years I was in the UK, so supportive in cooperating with UK universities. I'd like to thank Jackie Minor, who is the head of the Commission representation in the UK, for her supposed to be here, probably she's delayed. Her support during all these years, and her emotional support, but also financial support, which made all these projects possible with universities. And last but not least, I'd like to thank somebody who hasn't come yet still, and this is Nicola Conte, who is the current project manager of the EMT network, and I'd like to share with her this award, because thanks to Nicola, this project is still and more growing and glowing. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Angelique. And I'd now like to invite our patron, His Royal Highness Prince Michael of Kent, to say a few words.
I'm delighted to find myself tonight with the Institute of Linguists Educational Trust and the Chartered Institute of Linguists this year to present these wonderful awards. And I'm delighted that our youngest attendee is with us tonight, because I'm sure you will agree with me that the earliest in life that one can be exposed to foreign language to that. Qualifications mean different things to different people. They can allow one to gauge how well you're progressing, or they can motivate you to future learning, prove your competence, and sometimes they're interesting because one enjoys the challenge. But whatever your reasons, we are here to celebrate the value of what you've achieved. Qualifications are important to help people like you, and they bring credit to your business. You may have wanted to qualify as part of your language study in school or university, or as a professional to work as a translator or interpreter, or in another chosen field of work. This evening's ceremony acknowledges your excellent examination results. I congratulate you all and wish you every success in the future. Well done.
And that brings our award ceremony for 2015 to a close. On behalf of everyone, sir, thank you for your time coming to present the awards for us. A final congratulations to our winners, and a thank you to everyone for coming along to be here with us this evening. I'd like to invite you to a celebratory drink and photographs before we have further guests arriving for the Charter anniversary reception, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. If the award winners could just make their way towards the back of the hall, we're going to be just doing a few more photographs, a group photograph, before we move on to the next reception. Okay. The chairs are going to be taken away at this point, so if you could all just make your way to behind the chairs, it would just facilitate that.